Okay, ladies, let's start with the trauma. Let's start at the very beginning. Let's see. Mine nightmare lasted, oh my gosh, I would say at least close to 20 years. And all I did for the first 8 was complete the same circle with my fur baby and pray, and ask God why I was in this situation and how in the hell am I getting out. But I was faithful. Believe it or not, I consistently just kept up the hope, kept alive. I don't know how. And, just mentally tried to keep my composure. In that time frame, was I afraid? Absolutely. Anxiety? Never experienced it before, but I'm pretty sure I had it. Was I depressed because I was in the situation? Yep. Was I pissed at myself? Absolutely. But I had to keep going for the girls. Within that time, I guess I put a lot of perspective on many different things. I'm not going to lie to you. I was somewhat of a courageous person in the fact that I would purposely, on some levels that many wouldn't see or it would appear to be, was a complete bitch. I provoked, even though I knew what was going to happen when I did it anyway. I sabotaged. I did anything in my power to fight back. I did anything to make his life a living hell. I was still careful. I was still aware, but I was also very pissed off. And at the end of the day, I didn't give a flying shit how mad he was. So there's different levels though. I was also in the level that I was scared. I was in the level that everything was going to come back and bite me in the ass. But when you're in that position, when you're in that fear, disassociate. I did it a lot. Disassociation is a coping mechanism, in my opinion. Maybe not yours. Disassociating from all the bullshit because you just can't handle it after a certain point. You just can't. And you don't want to listen to it. So it's easier to put yourself in another place and still be aware of your surroundings and still be able to answer a yes or no or whatever that looks like. Was I in flight or fight? Absolutely, probably for about the whole 20 years. I mean, did I get the queasy bellyache and my insides were turning out and I was always suspicious and looking behind my back, afraid that anybody was going to hear my conversation, if I even had one? Yep. Afraid that people were listening to my children talk? Yep. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what's going to happen. At the end of the day, you don't know who's watching or listening. So when I say I've been in your shoes, I have been in your shoes. I've never walked your shoes personally. I've never felt all of your huge, gigantic emotions. But I've been there. I've done that. I've been without. Hey, what do you do when you're down on the street and you don't have a car? You don't have a cell phone to call anybody. All you have is trying to find your survival, trying to ensure that your kids are safe. So believe me, I have been there and I know what it's like. So please, once again, if you need anything at all, You just need resources, questions. You just need to talk. You need to vent. You need to scream. You need to cuss. Please reach out. I will do anything in my power to help you out. Remember, ladies, empowerment at the end of the day, you will always be stronger than you even realize. We walk by faith.